Hi everyone, welcome back to the weekly review of my daughter's 529 plan, which is going to get converted over to an ABLE account, which is an investment account for people with disabilities because my daughter does have a severe disability. So I'm going to start that conversion from 529 to ABLE account starting in 2024. So I'll do 17,000 in 2024 and then the remaining balance in 2025, because right now as the law stands you can convert a 529 to an ABLE account with no tax penalty through year 2025, and after that then you would have to pay the appropriate penalty fees. So I definitely want to get the conversion done before that, but as we all know, with tax laws anything can change at any point. So who knows, they might extend that timeline, but I'm not going to wait around and see if that happens. So I'm going to start the conversion in 2024. Okay, so balance on the account. Y'all, I am getting chills reading this. Is $18,472.72. The reason why I'm getting chills is because I think for me, it feels like the account is now at a balance that I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good chunk of change. Like, this balance is not that far from $20,000, which is not far from 25,000. Wow, like this account is now getting to a balance that in my brain it's finally clicking. This is a pretty high balance for an account. Yes, it's not $100,000, which I would love for it to be, but it's getting up there. I would be very happy if someone gave me $18,000 in cash and said, hey, do whatever you want to do with it. That's a pretty good chunk of change. So I'm just so happy about this and just feeling even more content, right? Because again, this is not an education account for my daughter. This is technically her retirement account, because the way she's trending right now, she will need lifetime support because of her disability. So the more money I can put in this account, the better, the happier I will be. All right, let's look at the deposits for the week. So this past week we had a couple deposits. So let's go slow and go through it. So on March 27th, I deposited $40. Again, there's that 90-10% portfolio split between the two ETFs. And then on March 30th, I put in $200. And then on the 31st, I put in $20. And then again on the 31st, I put in $25. So for the week, I put in $285 into the account. So March was definitely the best month overall in terms of contributions for the 529, and actually all of my other investment accounts, because I did get paid out my year-end bonus. So I was able to put a decent chunk of money in here. I think from the bonus alone, I put $1,800 into this account. And then when you compound out with my normal weekly contributions, the balance on the account really increased compared to what it was last month, which I'm so happy about. Year-to-date contributions is $4,394. My goal for this account for contributions is $5,000. So really happy that I am close to there. Once I hit 5,000, I'm not stopping. Again, my goal is to contribute as much as I can to this account. If I could contribute $50,000 to this account in a year, I would. But my income is not that high, so I just contribute whatever I can. And I was looking back on when I first started this account in March of 2020 when my daughter turned a year old, I remember starting it because at that time, that's before I found out about her disability. I was like, oh, I want to like start the 529 and like put whatever I can towards it because no one planned anything for my education. So I wanted to break that toxic cycle in my family. And that's why I started the account. I was like, I don't know how much money I'll have to put towards it, but if it's only $1 for a month, I just want to put something. I want to do something for her future. But now that I know about her, a disability, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy that I started it when she turned 1 year old, because all of those contributions over the years is what has this account at the balance that it is. And then if you look at the performance, finally, y'all, I have gain. I actually have gains in this account finally. I'm trying not to get too attached to it because, again, the market goes up, the market goes down. So next week, this might be in the negatives, who knows? So, but for now, as we can see here, I've contributed of my own money, $17,925.22. And with the market gain, that's what brought it up to the $18,472.72. So it is looking good. And we can just take a look here at the investment breakdown. 90% of all money that go into the account goes to the growth stock, 10% to the aggressive growth. And as we can see here, here's the balance in terms of those two ETFs, with the overwhelming majority, of course, in the growth stock index, just based off the allocation. And that is it for this week's update. So happy to see this balance. I hope it stays there. Markets, please help me. Please finally help me. And with that, I'll catch you next week. Bye.